Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial Lover Jive here, and today, as you probably guessed, I'm playing Entropia Universe. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be suiting up and fighting some robots because they're back, they're attacking Calypso, and it's time to get ours. So what we're going to be doing here is basically taking on some low-level robots. They're located at Cape Corneth. I think that's how you say it, Cape Corneth, right here. You guys can see me, like right up here. Great place to do robots because these are all sort of lower level robots. This is a shared loot event. So for those of you guys who are interested in shooting some robots but maybe doing it with some other people, this is the perfect event for you. So let's get going. Let's see if we can't find some robots. For those of you guys wondering, gun wise, I'm going to be using an AR Matrix LR15 gun. There we go. There's some robots. You can see them. They are... Oh, we can't see the levels yet. Let me armor up. I got to armor up here. Let's get that vigilante armor going. I'll get that later. This is only going to be a 25 PED hunt. I just realized I did not tell anybody what it was. It's a 25 PED hunt. That's what we're doing here. And there we go. The armor's on. It's time to start killing some robots. So these things actually hit pretty hard. So let's go over like sort of a gear report here, because I know a lot of you guys are interested in that. So gear-wise, I'm using an LR15, an AR Matrix LR15 gun. It's got an A204 amp on it, and I'm using Vigilante armor, okay? So that's what you want to pay attention to here. If you know the armor I'm using, this is some high-level armor. I'm using Vigilante armor with 6A plates. These are super high-level plates, and look at this drone. He's going to kill me right here. He has a really good shot at killing me. This is just a... Yeah, there we go. He killed me. So, like, first death right off the bat, but I just wanted to sort of get that out of the way for you guys, just so you know this isn't going to be like your average hunt. This is going to be, I'm taking quite the loss to kill these things. It looks like some guy actually cleaned it up for me and took the shot, which is very nice of him. So this is shared loot, so he's going to get some of the loot too. He might have a higher looter profession than me, just because I started skilling up a lot of my stuff before I got that looter profession, before the looter profession came out, actually, which means... if I let other people loot it, I might be more likely to get some cool loot. Anyways, what I'm going to be doing is killing these drones. Basically, Gen 2 is going to be very hard for me to take on, like you guys just saw. There are some Gen 1s here. Those are a bit easier to take on. And for those of you guys who are wondering, I know a lot of you have like adjusted pixie and armor like that. Just so we know what stats we're talking about. The Vigilante is some of the best drone armor out there. With my 6A plates, I've got 25 penetration, 26 burn, 7 impact, 14 cut, 14 stab. Those are insanely high stats when it comes to robots. This armor should be more than enough, but these drones, even though they say level 16, are some pretty, like, tough suckers, right? I don't know, maybe I'm, like, armoring up wrong. Maybe someone's going to give me advice in the video, and I'll be like, oh... that's what I'm doing wrong, because I know these guys aren't doing just, like, typical drone damage. They've got to be doing something else. But still, they're hitting me super hard, a lot harder than I first expected, especially these, like, Gen 2s. But there's a lot of them out there, so I'm going to try taking this one. Let's do it. I do have a higher level, like, healing device that I'm going to start using, and I'm going to start using all the tactics I know, walking backwards, everything like that. So this is high-level armor. But the other thing, too, is when you're hunting these higher-level mobs, especially mobs like the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Of course he crit... See, this is a crazy thing, too. Like, he gets a crit hit on me. I'm going to be dead in minutes, right? Like, he's doing more damage on me than... Not minutes, seconds, right? He's doing more damage on me right now than I can heal, almost. I just caught up because he's missing some of his shots. So let's see if I can take him out. As I said, this is very hard. I'm counting on... this drone missing a lot of its shots. If it doesn't miss its shots and it hits me, I'm in trouble, especially with those crit hits. 70, I can't take many of those. But the loot so far has been pretty good. I've also got like a Fen token from this. Those are some special event tokens. You can use those to get sort of special event items. If you guys get them, they sell for decent markup, 150%. They're worth 1 PED each, so it's not too bad of a loot to get even. But again, very hard to kill these guys. Also, if you guys are wondering what sort of gun I'm using, because I know some of you are interested, you probably don't know right off the top of your heads. I'm using this one. I've got a few LR matrices. AR matrices I need to TT. But if you look right here, I've got 28.5 to 57 damage, penetration of 11, burn of 46, attacks per minute is 48, which, yeah, that's pretty good. Like, honestly, I'm hitting this thing pretty hard, and it's taking it. I can do 33.6 damage per second. That's the stat I was looking for right there. So if you guys can do 33.6 damage per second, you got Vigilante Armor, 6 A plates, or something similar, then you have a chance of taking these drones. If you don't have that, I like, if you guys don't have like a high level armor, I wouldn't bother coming out here. These Gen 1s I can take pretty easily. You guys are about to see this. These guys aren't too bad. Again, though, I've got some pretty good equipment, I'd say, for drones, and they're still hitting me for like 25, 26 damage. Or sorry, 25 to like 35 damage per hit. A lot of misses, though. So you need to have your dodge up there. If your dodge isn't high enough, you're not going to get those misses, and these things are just going to destroy you. Also, heal between every hit, or every drone, because they're doing a lot of damage. I don't know, hopefully this is sort of helpful for you guys, because I know a lot of people want to take part in these robot events. And this is a good event to take part in, if we're being 100% honest. It's just you got to be careful, because if there's not a group of people, it's a lot harder to get those kills that are going to, lead to you getting loot. Because again, once you're killed, you go back to the respawn. You've got to respawn, heal up, run back out here, and kill that drone. That takes a lot of time. That's a lot of lost healing time. Well, not healing time. That's a lot of time for the drone to heal up. And I think that's sort of... I'm not sure. I don't think Mindark did it on purpose, but this is definitely like a level mismatch. Like, this is not level 16. This should probably be like a level 25, a level 30 type of mob, I'd say. Maybe not 30, but like it's definitely like level 25, right? Like a level 25 mob, I have trouble killing. A drone that's level 16, I should not have trouble killing, especially because I have some of the better drone armor in the game, unless you start going for some of these really high-end armors, or you start looking at sort of L options. Maybe that's what this means. Maybe I should stop, sort of get rid of that whole un-L mentality of just, I want the full set, and I don't want to keep rebuying it, so I'm going to buy that un-L armor. Maybe this is a sign to me, right? Like, I should just sort of get with the times, and, oh my god, of course he kills me. Yeah, see, like, these level 2 drones, these O2 drones, they're hitting hard. A lot of the times when I'm doing this, usually what I do is I just do them on stream, because then a lot of you guys come join me. I love when that happens too, by the way. Like, there's no hate from this. Also, someone mentioned this. They didn't know this was a thing. You can actually heal when you're walking, and you're doing full heals. If you look at this, I'm getting like 8 heals every time. This is because I'm walking. If you start running, you're going to get less. But you can walk and heal at the same time. Just an FYI for those of you guys out there. So if you want to get out there a little bit faster, if you have the situation that I'm in right now where I died, you need to get out there to get that kill, to finish it off before the drone can heal. Start walking and healing at the same time. It's going to save you a little bit, and then once you're all ready to go, you can just start running again. So I'm going to start running right after this heal. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's start running. Let's get that gun ready. Let's get that drone targeted, and now we're just going to shoot it. See, like, that worked out a lot better than if I'd healed when I revived and then tried to run out afterwards. And again, I'm going to probably, I didn't even take any damage from him. That's crazy. Again, though, when you're doing this much damage, or when mobs are doing this much damage, you should be looking for sort of a higher level loot. This thing's going to be pretty easy. See, this is a level 11 mob, right? Look at how easy this is for me to kill. He's doing, actually he's doing a little bit of damage because I don't have my ghost armor on. But still, like, I'm not armored for that mob. He's level 11, and he did 28 damage. I'm super well armored for drones, for bots, and these things are just destroying me. It's crazy. But I wanted to get out here and give you guys those tips, because I know a lot of you guys, some of you guys even started like just through my videos, and now you're way more skilled than me. So for you, this is probably like a pretty cool event to take part in. This might be the first year you can take part in the event. So for those of you who don't know, this is sort of a yearly robot invasion. Mindark always just claims like, oh yeah, the robots are invading again, but it's sort of odd. The robots always decide between Halloween Mayhem and Christmas Mayhem to invade. You'd think they'd invade during one of our events. It's very poor planning on the robots' part. No, but yeah, this is like, Mindark doesn't have any originality, and they just have this event every year, and every year the robots invade. Ironic, you'd think they'd pick a lesser populated planet, maybe like Tulun or something, to start off. Actually, that's what they should do. They should make a robot planet. That'd be super cool. And that would go with the storyline. Like, sell those rights to someone and say, hey, you're making the robot, and you're making this robot planet, right? And you're going to be working with Mindark, and Mindark can say, like, okay, when the robot events occur, maybe we split the profits, right? So like if a robot invasion occurs, we split the profits, and then after the invasion, there can be some sort of like taking it back or something, like going and attacking the planet. Mindark can work together with the people who are making the planet, and everybody gets something that they're looking for, right? Like we get a cool story. Oh boy, are you kidding me? Who's attacking me? What level is this? Oh, level 1. Alright, so I can take him. I'm going to heal all the way up here using a better healing device. I know these things are super uneco, but I just haven't had the time to... I should just go do the... I should go get the better healing device. There's a better healing device that I keep saying I'll get and I never get. I'll make a video on it. I'll do it one day. No one's been bugging me about getting that device recently, the healer. So now I'm way more interested in getting it. That's how it works in Serial Overdrive world. Alright, there we go. We got a nice kill. See, these 01s I'm not having trouble with. So if you guys come out here, I'd recommend starting off with these 01s and then moving up to 02 if it's possible. But it's only 2 levels, but it's a bigger jump than you'd think. I'm not sure if they're doing different damage or what's going on here. I should probably be checking those facts, because there is like a handy little website that probably has all that information. Ooh, I was a little too close when I attacked him. Don't get tricked, by the way. Sometimes this landscape makes it a little bit harder to shoot these drones because they drop below the not the horizon. I guess the horizon, sort of. They drop below the hill, and then you can't shoot them. And when they come out, if you've got auto shoot on, it sort of disengages. So always keep an eye on that, because you don't want that to happen. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe you're just someone who likes to lose money, but I don't, so I don't want it to happen. Anyways, I thought I'd just sort of do this event. It's taking a little bit longer than my usual 25 PDs hunts, but I was hoping that you guys would get something out of this. I'm not sure if anyone is, but hopefully you guys are. Hopefully you guys see this and think maybe you should come take part in the robot event. And again, if you come on during a busy time, like come on during the weekends or something, there's going to be a ton of people on. They're all going to be shooting these bots, and nobody really cares if you just join in and do a little bit of damage. So even if you're coming out here with just like an Apollo or something, look for another player that's killing the bots, and you can ask him if you can tag along, or you can just tag along. Most of the time when it's shared loot, people don't care. Like if I'm doing a shared loot hunt and like this guy over here who's shooting them, if he takes a shot at a drone, I take shots at his drone, he doesn't really care because we're sharing everything, right? Like he gets some loot, I get some loot, less damage is done to him, he can kill more mobs in theory because, again, it's shared loot, so we're splitting a little bit of the decay and the damage and everything like that, which it means he can shoot more mobs. And in my opinion, that's almost like a better scenario. I'd rather be shooting at more drones than just picking a few. I think you're more likely global if you're doing a few of them. So like, yeah, I definitely recommend you guys do this. Also, another thing you can do too is just watch for popular streamers. Like if you go on Twitch and you see someone streaming, you can probably like, I mean, if you know them, if it's someone that's pretty friendly, like if it's me, I'm sure like Lore Spade or anyone like that, if they're on stream and hunting, you might be able to just sort of tag along with them or say like, hey, are you interested in doing drones? Like, I'm out here, there's no one here, do you want to help me out? Usually, like if they sort of know you, like if I know people on the stream, if I've seen you before, even if I haven't, I'm willing to do drones as long as I'm on Calypso and it's something I can take. I'm not the most skilled hunter out there, so a lot of the times like people ask me to hunt something and it's like, well, who's gonna be doing all the damage to this? Like you want to hunt what? Like I've had that happen. Like people want to hunt like some mob that I basically have no business shooting at, and they think I can tank it, and then I meet up with them and it's like, oh, you just got an Apollo. Okay, like you're doing 6 damage, I'm doing 30, and this thing's gonna hit us both for about 70 damage a shot. I don't think there's any way we can do this, buddy. Like maybe let's try hunting something else. And usually people are up for that too. But if you see a streamer and they're they seem somewhat knowledgeable about Entropia, they'll probably be willing to come out here, depending on their loot theories and everything like that. I don't want to speak for anyone, or everyone. But, you know, it never hurts. Like, no one's going to care if you just come on stream and say, hey, you interested in doing this? Let's just kill this guy. I don't know why. I was just feeling like that bristle hog was looking at me the wrong way, and I'm not going to take it. So these level 3 drones right here, these things would just destroy me. Oh, like level 3, level 4, this is like way outside of my range. Level 1, though, that's what I'm going for now, because I just realized like that is my sweet spot. And if I need to heal, though, because I don't know if I can do this. Let's see. I think I don't know. He's got one more. No. There we go. I was like, he's got one more shot at me. If he hits me, I'm dead. But I made it. So it's all good. But yeah, this is definitely a cool event. And the other thing about this event too is you don't even need to team up with people to hunt with them. All you got to do is just be in that same proximity and shoot at the same mob. So it's shared loot, which is just awesome. I've made this video before about like saving Calypso. There's another video like a year ago that I made on this whole thing. So like just yeah, check it out, guys. Maybe don't check that video out. I think it was before I had this new computer and the graphics were pretty shitty, and a lot of people complain about that. But if you guys are sort of interested in this and you want to get more of an idea of what this thing's all about, that's another video that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm going to take shots at this guy's drone. Look at this. See, I can do some damage to his drone. He's not, he might call me out. He might get upset about this. But see this, like he did damage, I did damage, now watch when he loots it. See, it's shared loot. That's the amazing thing about shared loot. I don't know, I wanted to sort of highlight that fact. This one, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fully kill. I have a feeling he's going to kill me, but he is missing quite a bit. That's the thing, sometimes these drones I've noticed, I'm not sure if that's why they're lower level, just because they're more likely to miss. But sometimes they miss like a ton of their shots and you have a really good opportunity to just get that kill on them. Like this one, right? No problem whatsoever. He almost killed me, but I was able to get that last shot on him. I actually hit 0 right there with the ammo. So the 25 PED hunting run is officially over. We're headed back to tally everything up. But like, yeah, that might be why they're lower level too. I'm not sure how Mindark levels things, like how they level their drones. But if they take into account how likely a drone is to miss you, that might be a reason. But I'm not 100% sure. Again, though, I don't know. I wanted to give you guys, like, I didn't have anything super cool to talk about, but I just wanted to tell you guys sort of about this event, show you what's going on, maybe give you a cool spot to start with. I think this is probably the lowest spawn you're going to find. A lot of the other spawns are like level 50, level 80, just high level stuff. If anybody's interested, actually. I'm not 100% sure I can make this, but would anybody be interested in like hunting on Sunday night? If you are, just comment down below in the video, join my Discord, and we can sort of arrange a time then. Just join the Discord and we can arrange a time, guys. So if you're interested in hunting with me, no matter what gun you've got, just hit me up on the Discord. We can do some sort of like, we can set something up for Sunday night. So Sunday night after like 5 Eastern time. I'm not 100% sure what time that would be, like GMT, but that would be sort of a nice way to wind things down. Maybe you guys can like, I'll probably like order a pizza and sit here, chat, do some live streaming. We can have a good time, guys. Anyways, if you're interested, let me know down below in the comments, and please join the Discord, because then we can actually talk in there and sort of set something up. Also, that's going to be good for when we're actually doing the hunting. So these two I just had on me. I was just doing some videos earlier about stuff. Don't worry about that. Those aren't loot. Trust me. So 25 PDs was what we started on. We did not get the greatest loot here. And I offered to hunt with you guys, and now you see my loot, and it's probably no one's going to want to come. Yeah, so wow. We took a nice, before decay. Before decay, we took a nice 532 loss, and now let's add that decay onto it, and it's going to be a little bit higher. Because, again, we take a lot of armor damage here. Look at that 1.45 PEDs of armor damage. That's pretty high. And on the gun, whoa, wow. So we took about like 21 PEDs of losses there with the gun. It's probably up to 25 with the gun decay. I'm not counting it. I'm just counting the amp decay right now. So we probably lost 100% on this run. That is pretty ugly. That's pretty ugly if I don't say so myself. yeah, that wasn't the best run, honestly. But if you guys are interested in doing drones, or maybe we'll do something else, I don't know. Let me know. We can do something on Sunday, and hopefully some of you guys will come out, and I'll see you, and we can have some fun. Also, if you guys are sort of looking to be streamers, YouTubers, whatever, you're always welcome to come record and just sort of give your side of the hunt. I know a lot of people like watching that. There's a lot of people that have done that, so like if you're interested, feel free. Anyways, that's all for today. Hopefully you guys liked the video, and if you got any comments, questions, anything like that, feel free to post them down below. Until next time, peace.